Hello, everyone. Just starting my live, and I will be cooking. If you look at the live, it would tell you what I'll be cooking, and that would be catfish and spaghetti. I would be using ground turkey, and also I will be using sausage as my meat. I did chop everything up, so have my pots out, pretty much ready to go. And I just need to clean these glasses off because they are just filthy dirty. Today was a busy day yesterday for me, so I did not go live at all. I didn't do pretty much anything. Yeah, I really don't want to go deep into why. So, yeah, but I'm here, and that's all that matters. Um, yeah. Okay, guys, I am going to. My water is here. I already have my water back here ready to go. So I'm going to put that pot on. And I do usually put a little bit of oil in there so that my noodles really don't stick. And I do not have my other camera item on. So um, I don't like prescription glasses with tint in them. And the reason why is because it's too dark. I can't see. And I don't like that. So I do have to lift my head up in order to look and see what's going on. But I am going to go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to put the oil in for my water. At least start the noodles to cooking. And how's everyone's day doing so far? I hope everybody is having a great and marvelous day today. I know some of you guys are probably still at work, probably haven't even made it home yet, huh? So, but I'm just going to go ahead and get started on this here. I like my spaghetti with a lot of meat in it. I like meat in my spaghetti, so that's what I like to do. So I am moving around a lot, and I do have my piece on here and my mic. So that means the camera will not be moving back and forth. So you guys might see me moving it a little bit. So hi, Maddie. How are you, Maddie? Hello, guys. Thank you so much for chiming in with me. So if you guys see my title, you will see what I will be cooking today. So this is the sausage. I already cut the sausage up. This I forgot the name, but this is the sausage I purchased from the market. And then I went ahead and chopped up my vegetables too. So I will be cooking both of those together. And then I'm going to bring in my meat. And again, I am using ground turkey to go in with my spaghetti. So I did pick this up yesterday. I think I picked this up from Aldi. This is ground turkey breast. Hello there, Games. I see Maddie. She says this. I'm not sure what that means. Oh, thank you so much, Games. Appreciate that. So I'm going to put my vegetables in first. I'm just going to spray pan because I don't want to put the oil and all of that in together with the meat. So I don't have Pam. Let me change that. This is something I picked up from Aldi's, and some of you guys know that follow me. I did pick this up. Yeah, and this is not Pam. This is just what this is. First like it's me. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for liking. So guys, I am going to spray this pan first because I don't like to spray. when the fire is on. I did that one time and a little fire went up and I was like, oh my gosh. So I like to take the pan off the fire and then turn it on. So we're going to let that water boil, but in the meanwhile, we're going to start off with some vegetables. First, I do have red onion. I have red onion chopped up in there, and then I have orange, yellow, and green bell pepper chopped up. I'm not going to use all of this. I'm only going to use so much of this. So we're going to get started with that first, okay? Enjoy your day too. Okay. I'm going to put the rest of the vegetables inside of a dish because I know I will be cooking with that again. So, and I like to have my stuff cut up. So if I want to make breakfast, I can make breakfast with my vegetables. You could put them in an omelet or something like that. It's always something to put that in. That thing is popping in the back too. I think, do I have it up to me? Turn this down. So what are you guys cooking tonight? I hope you can you guys see that? I think you can. I hope so. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my vegetables in first, get that started, and then I'm gonna put my sausage in with that. Guys that follow me know that I love my vegetables, okay? Hello, Sasha. How are you? Thank you, Grula. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The good thing about this here is you could just get up and just go, you know? Just pick your finger through it and you're done. It's just so easy to manage, you know? So this is on, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to let the vegetables cook a little bit. Let me bring you guys down here so you can see exactly what I'm doing here. So these vegetables on here, I'm just going to let these cook a little bit, and then I'm going to bring my sausage, which is right here in there. Okay. So glad for you guys to join me this evening. I'm going to be bringing you guys down to a little closer so you see exactly what's going on. Okay. Okay, let me turn this around. Okay, so do you get to see all these pretty colors? And you guys know I am on live, so you will see the camera move quite a bit. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can see really good now. So if you see that smoke coming out of there, that is cooking. And I do not put any seasoning here right now. The seasons that I will be using, I will be showing this very shortly here. Okay, so you guys know, some of you may know some of my favorite seasons. I have my favorite kind that I like to season with. I pretty much season with just about everything with that. So here is my granulated garlic. Here's my Creole seasoning. And here is my lemon butter garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and start this. I'm going to throw that in there, get that ready to go. And then I'm going to put my ground turkey in there too as well. Let it all cook together. And the catfish, it doesn't take long to cook. So, okay, I will be using my hand for that. Look at that. That is so fresh. Look at that. That's the turkey breast. That looks really good. It's an extra lean type of meat. So you can just pretty much let this all cook together. And you do not have to do it this way. You can do it the way that you want to cook it. This is something that I decide I want to do. So I'm going to turn this up a little bit so that this cooks. You can use ground turkey. You can use any type of meat that you want. I don't know if you guys ever had spaghetti with shrimp in it. I like that too. Okay, with it being, if you notice, you see it's starting to change color, the meat, because this is turkey breast. So it's going to be like a white color. You see that there? So I have to just let this cook until it's all turned completely white. And like I said, you can use any type of meat that you want to cook in there. So for the fish, these are these are the seasons I will be using for my fish. And you do not have to season your fish at all. So this is a New Orleans seasoned fish fry. So once you use this, you do not have to use salt or pepper on that. So that is this one here. Hubby picked this one up too. It's Andy's. Um, this had look like it has some paprika in it. So I'm gonna mix both of these together. This one here and this one, and I'm gonna use the fish for that. And after that, you just dip the fish down in the batter, and I'm gonna be using a storage bag for that. Okay. And I'm just gonna only season my meat here. I just love garlic. Love me some garlic. Do I have any garlic lovers out here? I know I'm not the only one that likes garlic. I like fresh garlic too. So we're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of everything in here. And you know, you can put as much as you want of this in here because it's not salty or anything like that. So, and then the last thing I'm gonna put in here is this here. So I just sprinkle some of that on top. It's starting to cook there. You see there? And like I said, you could put everything in. I always start off with my vegetable first because that takes the longest to me. So I like my vegetables kind of soft. I don't want them like crunchy inside of my spaghetti. So I just go ahead and cook it all together. And I need to put a little water in this. Okay, I'm gonna turn this down and let this cook a little slower. And I'm gonna put some water in here, just a little bit. because the meat is lean meat, and with it being lean meat, it gets kind of dry, and I don't want that. So, guys, this smells so good. Oh my goodness. So I'm right now. I am just pretty much chopping up the turkey meat, and see, it's still some raw pieces in here. So I want to make sure that everything is done. I see some guys are coming in. This is a ground turkey breast meat. That's why it's white. So just in case you know, it's not beef. And then I have some sausage in here too as well, and some vegetables. And this is the meat that I'm going to. I wanted to put shrimp in there, but I thought we had some, but we did not. I don't know if you guys ever made spaghetti with shrimp, but oh my goodness, when I tell you, if you have not tried it, please try it. It is so good. Don't put any other meat in there, just do shrimp and make your spaghetti just like it's regular spaghetti, but you know you have to put the shrimp in last, of course. Okay, guys. Now the water back here is boiling, so I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping my noodles down in there. And the noodles that I did purchase these from Aldi, and it is boiling back there. I don't know if you guys can see that. They also sell noodles, I believe it's Kroger's, where you can get the noodles and they're already cut in half. Me, I said I'm going to get the noodles and break them in myself. So that's what I usually break them 3 ways, but I'm just going to break them in half. Especially when you have kids, you might want to break it 3 ways. So it's up to you. I haven't had spaghetti in months. I don't eat a lot of spaghetti. I don't know if you guys ever had the spaghetti where you put it in the oven, you put Alfredo sauce with it and the red sauce, and you bake it. It's really, really good. Usually when I make spaghetti, it lasts for a little while. So I'm not going to cook all my fish today. I'm only going to cook so much of it because I like hot fish when it comes out the pan. So I will be doing that too. So I'm going to put the lid on this stuff here, and I need to get, oh, I didn't show you guys my cucumbers and tomatoes. My cucumbers and tomatoes, I cut that up. This is something that I wanted to eat with mine. So just try to put a vegetable in there. So this is what I cut up. It's like a little cucumber tomato salad. You can put red onions in there. You can top it off with that. But I just wanted to just do the cucumbers and the tomatoes. So I am getting ready for the catfish, guys. This part gets a little messy. Some of you who cook catfish understand that. So what I do here is I'm going to move this over, guys, so it's going to be a little shaky. Again, here are the 2 seasons that I'm going to use. You do not have to season your fish. So I'm going to put it in this bag right here. And then I'm going to put the fish in here and then shake it up in the batter. You only put so many pieces of fish in at a time because you don't want it, you know, it doesn't coat right when you only put just one. I mean, when you put more than one is what I meant to say, guys. Sorry about that. Okay, and it goes. Again, I'm going to mix 2. And this one has the what is that? Paprika is in this one too, right here. And then I'm going to use the other one, which is the breading mix. Again, I'm mixing both of those together because this is already seasoned. They have other ones out that you can use. Not sure if anyone on here has ever did their fish fry like this before. Thank you, sis. You got it? Okay, so this right here, I'm just going to mix this together here. Then I'm going to start dropping that fish down in here. Have to get my gloves now because, you know, this gets, yeah, like I said, it gets a little messy. I did clean my fish before I got online. So here is my fish. And I did purchase my fish from, that was Costco. Costco has catfish, all types of fish, all type of seafood. So I'm only going to do just a few pieces. I'm not cooking all of this. So I just get the piece here and I'm just going to put it in the bag. And you give it a nice little shake. I'm going to do at least two. And then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go ahead and get the oil together. Because you want to make sure that that grease is hot before you drop the fish down in there. It's another kind we use. You can get it from Sam's Club. I'm going to have to put that there, guys. So we're going to go over here. And I see that those noodles are cooking. So I'm going to have to keep a close eye on that. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. And I'm going to cook this in vegetable oil. And I did purchase it from Aldi's. So now we're just going to go ahead and get that oil down in there, guys. And it does consist of a lot of oil because you want to make sure that your fish is cooked. You can put as much oil that you want, but it consists of a lot of oil. So right now we're going to have to wait till that gets hot. And it looks like the spaghetti is still boiling back here. You guys can see that there. And it does not take long for it to cook at all. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cook my sauce in here. I'm going to cook it in the pot. And the reason why I'm going to put it in the pot, because this is not deep enough. Sometimes, now some people, what they do, they put all their ingredients and their sauce in here. You could do it here or you can do it in the pot. You can do it any way that you would like to do yours. But my decision is I'm going to put it in the pot and then have the noodles and everything in there and just stir it up and cook it. So right now, we're just waiting on Miss Hot Grease over here to get hot, and we'll be able to throw those fish, the catfish, on the inside of there. So I'm going to probably cook at least 4 pieces for today, and I'm going to cook the rest tomorrow because, like I said, so the only thing I don't have to cook is just the spaghetti for tomorrow because it's usually more than enough of that left. So I don't have to worry about that part. And when you want to know when your grease is hot, you can get some of the season for the fish, and you can always put it in the oil. I just take a little pinch of it, and you can put it here, and it lets you know if it's hot. You'll see it start frying. And right now, it's starting to get hot, but it's not hot enough. You guys might hear my little dog squeezing her toy behind us. But yeah, I just bought her this toy today and she just loves it. So you guys have to understand I am at home. So you might hear that. Okay, so this is still cooking. So in the meanwhile, I'm going to get the strainer out because I have to rinse my spaghetti, of course. So you might hear a little clicking and clacking. And the good thing about cooking is try to have everything, pretty much prepped. So when it's time to cook, it won't be so much. But I just had a taste for some fish and some spaghetti. I haven't had that in so long. I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and cook that today for dinner. So I was telling the hubby, that's what I wanted for dinner today. So I think it's getting pretty hot here. I hear it too. I'm gonna put one more piece of fish in here, guys. So then you will see how it'll start cooking. Like I said, after that, and fish doesn't take long. So I like to have more meat in my spaghetti than spaghetti. Um, but when you're feeding a family of just three, you don't need a whole lot. According to who it is, unless you feed three men, I would say so. But it's like two ladies and one man here, so it's better that way. Okay, guys, I think it is saying drop it in there. Yes, has some little bubbles going on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop my first piece of fish down in here. You see that? It's supposed to do more than that. So I'm going to let it get a little hotter, guys. I thought that thing was just bubbling a minute ago. Usually when you drop it in there, it sizzles a lot. Catfish is one of my favorite. Catfish and salmon. I love both. Those are my two favorite fish. But I like salmon more than I do catfish. And everybody cooks their food different. So this might be somebody might be making their fish a little different from mine. They might put theirs down in the fryer. So I'm gonna let that get a little warmer, guys. Then I'll be able to drop the rest of that down in there. And so right now, look like my noodles is doing its thing. So let me see what's happening over here. Look like this is about almost ready to come out of here. Let me get one of these noodles. I hate when they stick together. Okay, there it goes. And that's what you wanted to do. Okay, guys, I'm going to let this sit here and I'm going to get my pot over here and put this spaghetti in some water. Okay. So, guys, what is your favorite fish? What fish do you like to cook? Or do you like fish at all? Are you allergic to it? Because some people are allergic to seafood. So this is what I'm doing to my spaghetti now. I just put it in the water just to cool it off, get some of that starch off of it. And make sure the water is cool because that helps get it off of there. And spaghetti cooks more, especially when you put it in a pot with the other food. Oh, thank you so much, Harry. I can't wait to get my fingers all into it. I'll tell you that. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is done. Mm. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let that sit there because the spaghetti is done. There's nothing else you can really do to it. So, guys, that's cooking here. So I'm gonna drop another piece of fish down in here. I do have a I think I have video where I did fry some. It was, oh no, it was shorts. I did a shorts on catfish, but that was some months ago. It's been a long time since I don't do a lot of frying. That's one thing I do not do. That frying, yeah, I do not do a lot of that. Most of my food that I like to do is bake. I bake it or I sear it. And that's what I like to do to my salmon fish. I like to sear it. So I'm going to scoot this piece of fish over so that I can get another piece in there. And the spaghetti is just, only thing I have to do with the spaghetti is just mix everything together. Like I said, I'm sure everybody on here made spaghetti. I'm talking like you guys never did. I don't know. Some people, I don't know now. Okay. And I only have one more piece to put in there. And guys, that'll be pretty much it. Okay. So here is the meat. I know some guys are coming in and probably like, okay, that's a little light. No, that's ground turkey breast. So I'm going to bring my pot over here, guys. The one I had the spaghetti in. And I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to dump this down into here, juice and all. So in that goes. That's like I said, spaghetti is just like, just mixing everything together. It's so simple. So I'm going to bring my sauces, put my different sauces that I have. One of them is the Prego. This is one of them that's going in there. And then also I have my tomato sauce, which is by Del Monte. And then I also have my diced no salt tomatoes. I'm going to put that in there too as well. Okay, I need your help. Open this right here. So the first thing I'm going to put in there is I'm going to put my sauce in. Okay, guys, the fish is smelling good over here. You can put your fish on a rack or you can put it, I actually put mine on, after it's done, I put it on a cookie sheet with aluminum foil and paper towel. Or you can use wax paper, it's up to you. Uh-oh. Okay, guys, here's my foil. So I just put it over here like this, and I just something simple, you know. Like I said, you can use a rack. I don't have a rack, so I have to use what I have, okay? See, this right here soaks up the oil. Now when I flip my fish, I use two things. I don't know why, guys, but I am just like that. To me, my spatula is not big enough. So I'm just gonna move this around because it looked like this one is done on this side. Let me check and see. But I still flip it a couple of times. That is so golden brown and pretty. Look at that. Uh-oh, sorry about that, guys. My arm just hit that and shook it a little bit. But that first one right there is golden brown, and you can reflip it again if you want, but you don't have to. It's up to you, but that's something that I personally do myself. So these two are still cooking. So I'm going to actually put both of my sauces in here, which again is my, I'm gonna start with my tomato sauce, and I'm gonna turn this eye up a little bit. And here it is, here it goes. You do not have to use this. This is something that this is something that I like to use. And here is the diced tomatoes. Just throw those in there. And then sometimes if you do not have enough red sauce, you can always put another can in there. So let me go ahead and stir this up a little bit. And that fish is cooking over here. So I'm just going to get us a nice little stir. Mm, mm, mm. And if you guys want to put something else, if you want to put cheese or something, sometimes I do that. I really do. Yes, I do put cheese in my spaghetti. You could put Parmesan cheese, mozzarella cheese, whatever cheese you decide you want to put in there, you can do that. Even sometimes I even take it out of the pot and put it in the oven and make it almost like out of a casserole or something, guys. Okay, I'm actually flipping the fish now. And I just flipped that one. Look how pretty that is. It's just so pretty. And this is the other piece here. Like I said, guys, I'm only cooking 4 of these. So, and excuse me, but I do use 2 utensils when I flip my fish. That one did act like it didn't want to look at there. It's being naughty. Everything is not going to be perfect. You always have to tell yourself that when you're cooking. So I think I should have let this stay over a little longer, but I can flip it again. That's no problem. Because either way it go, I am not going to eat it raw. Okay, so we're going to let this finish cooking over here. Okay, so this right here, I'm going to go ahead and put the spaghetti in here. And I might sprinkle me a little bit of cheese in here. I do have some fresh Parmesan cheese. And I believe that's what I'm going to put in mine. Okay, near it in it goes. See, this is a nice little pot of spaghetti. And then you can also put a spaghetti packet in here. They sell the little small packets. Like they do the chili and the taco seasoning. They have them for spaghetti too as well. So you can always do that. And these right here, don't worry about that. They stick together, but yeah, you can always break them apart. They'll come apart. I do not like dry spaghetti. And guys, this is the turkey meat. That is not cottage cheese. So, yeah. So I am going to put the Prego sauce in there. So right now I'm just giving it a nice little stir. See, there's the meat. Okay, let me pop that. And I can show you which cheese I will be putting in there. Okay, there you go. And this is some fresh Parmesan cheese. I'm not going to put a lot, just enough in there. This is it right here. So I'm going to let this cook a little bit. Okay, now here is my fish saying hello. Some people like theirs a little bit harder. Like my husband, he likes his fish. Now look at that. See, I just keep flipping mine. My husband likes to, he likes his very crunchy. And that's okay that the batter did come off of there. Like I said, you can keep flipping it until you get it the way that you want it to look. Okay, guys, I am going to let that cook. I'm going to put the lid on top of this here. And what are you guys cooking for? Anybody cooking dinner tonight? This to me is something simple. It's not fancy. It don't have to look pretty. It's just long as you eat some food. You know, it's not all about the look. Um, Everybody that me, I don't eat perfect every night. If I have a taste for something and I want it, I go ahead and eat it. But most of the time I try to eat as healthy as possible. But I wanted some spaghetti tonight, but I had to put some kind of vegetable. That's the reason why I cut up the cucumber and the tomatoes. Okay, this is coming to a nice little boil. And you can also put some little greenery in there if you want to put some Italian. I know I have some up here, or did I get rid of it? Yep, but here's some Italian season right here. You could put a bay leaf in there. You know, you could put whatever you want in there. You know. So I'm gonna put some Italian season in here. Give it a little color, so it won't look so red. Uh-oh. Can't get away from me, little spaghetti. Mm. Ooh, that tastes good. Okay, guys. Look like one of these fishes will be coming out, and that's that very first one I put in, which is right here. So I'm just gonna take this one out. Let's put it over here. And now I'll be able to drop another one in. And this one needs to be flipped. Look at that. Pretty, pretty. So I only have one more piece of fish to cook, and that'll be it. And I'm just going to let the spaghetti do its thing. which is doing right now. So I'm going to put a little bit, it needs a little bit more season in there. So I am going to put some of this in here. The lemon butter garlic, I'm going to put that in there. This is, I don't know if you guys ever had this before, but this is really good. Okay, I think this dish over here look like it is ready to come out of here. Oh, you from Michigan? Okay, okay, Michigander. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad for you to join me today. So what are you guys having for dinner? I put Prego sauce in mine, and I put tomato sauce, Prego spaghetti sauce, and I put some tomato sauce, and I also put a diced tomatoes with no salt. I put 3 different things in there. I do not like dry spaghetti. I like mine kind of with sauce, if that makes sense. I don't like eating dry spaghetti. Okay, so I'm getting ready to actually turn this off, guys, because it is really cooking. So I am going to mix some of this in here. This is by choice. You do not have to. This is something I choose to do. Again, this is the Parmesan cheese. You can put any cheese you want in there. They love cheese in my house. So you could put mozzarella, you could put whatever you want in there. Some people put sugar in there. Some people put sugar. Do anyone on here put sugar in their spaghetti? Oh, okay. Do you, L'Oreal? Cheese? You put cheese in yours, Kayla? How much? How much what? What are you saying? How much Parmesan cheese, Kayla? No, it's not a cast iron skillet, Yolanda. You know what, Kayla? I just poured it in there. I kind of eyeballed it. I'm gonna say thank you, L'Oreal. Who is this? Oh, the sauce. It's a 1 can. I put 1 can of the red sauce. Hold on. It was a pretty big can. It is okay. So the tomato sauce, that was a 1 pound, 3 ounce can. And then the diced tomatoes was 14.5 ounces. And then the Prego sauce, I use that too. Okay, I have one more piece of fish to cook. Look at this fish. It's so pretty. Look at that. I don't know who's on here like catfish, but I love me some. Like I said, I do not eat it a lot. But when I have it, I love it. Oh. You don't know sugar in yours? I don't either. Thank you so much, Kayla. Thank you, Yolanda. Okay, I'm putting my last piece of fish. This is my last piece. And again, I did explain to some people, because usually when I cook something, I let it last for a few days. But my fish, I love my fish hot. So I'm going to put the rest of this fish in the refrigerator, and we're going to eat that tomorrow, because then I'm going to go ahead and, have me some fresh fish for tomorrow. Now, guys, tomorrow morning, I don't know how early you guys get up, but tomorrow morning I will be on live. I will be doing a banana bread, homemade. You, I'm glad you asked that question, Teresa. It's already seasoned. These are the two that I used. It was this one here. I did show, I think you're just coming in, but it was this one here and this one here. Yes, mushrooms would be really good. I love mushrooms, but I did not put none in there. This is one of those quick dinners, you know what I mean? But that's a good suggestion, Lorel. I appreciate that. My Kayla, my husband is allergic to seafood. Oh, I'm so sorry, Kayla. You're welcome, Teresa. So I'm gonna put some more Parmesan cheese in here. And like I said, guys, you could put mozzarella cheese. The best time to do it is when it's really hot, and then you'll be able to see that cheese. I mean, these are for the cheese people, people that like cheese. Because honestly, I'm not. I do it for the hubby. Sometimes you gotta, make a sacrifice, and he tells me that I don't put enough cheese in there. So he likes Gouda, all that different kind of cheese, and I'm like, okay. So I'm going to that's pretty much all I'm going to put up in there is that cheese. This is it. I still have more, so if he wants more, he can always put that in there. So and if you notice too, when I put the cheese in there, that's another thing about when you put the cheese in there, it makes it thicker too. So yeah, since I put that cheese in there. But like I said, you can put mozzarella. You could put. I did not have it, and I thought about it afterwards, guys. I did not have my what is it called? Your garlic bread. You need that garlic bread, right? And I said, since I have the spaghetti, I can't do that. Oh, really, Kalia? Oh, wow. You ever take an allergy pill? Those allergy pills, well, actually, they help my husband. So he takes an allergy pill, and when he takes his allergy pill, it doesn't bother him. So you can always do that too. So you might want to, say something to your doctor, and he probably will get you an allergy pill, and that would help a lot because, like I said, he used to break out in hives. We didn't know what was wrong, but when he started taking the allergy pill, it helped out tremendously. So I don't know if that would, you know, you might want to check into that. I know, me too, Lorraine. Me too. I'm a seafood lover. I love seafood. The doctor told me I was allergic to seafood. I'd probably be dead because I can't do it without it. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I don't eat it a lot. Don't get me wrong. We had a lot of it for the holiday, but I tell you, oh my goodness. Okay, let me put the lid on this spaghetti here. Okay, guys, this is my last piece that I'm cooking. Yeah, those crab legs, I tell you. They are so good. But we did have some for the holiday, and they were so good. Hi, Alicia. So glad that you joined me today. I'm actually cooking catfish and spaghetti. I'm cooking my last piece of fish. So you just coming at the end, Alicia. So let me go ahead and put the rest of this mozzarella cheese in my spaghetti. Oh, that's not mozzarella cheese. That was onions. The onions and the mozzarella cheese look alike. I got bags all over the place. I tell you. I think we must have used the rest of the mozzarella cheese. We have Mexican cheese. So if he wants whatever cheese he wants, he has some in the refrigerator. And I don't really want to put a lot of that in there because, yeah. Okay, let me flip this thing here. You see this when this grease is good and hot. Yeah, that part. And it's starting to get even darker. And some people like theirs like this. I like mine golden brown. Oh no, Kayla. Oh, really, Aaliyah? Okay. You know what? You probably keep running into me, Aaliyah, because I'm always on live or I'm always doing a video. That's probably why I didn't do one yesterday. Yeah, it had some. Yeah. To me, L'Oreal, it's not. It's I guess to me, I've been eating it all my life, so I'm gonna say to me, it's not. See, I'm such a fish lover. You know, I don't know. It's just I don't think it is. You think catfish is fishy, huh, honey? You think catfish is fishy? My husband said no. He don't think it's fishy, so I'm gonna say no. Now, I've had some fish like ocean perch. Oh my goodness, that ocean perch will have your whole entire house smelling like fish for days. You have to. Oh gosh, that I don't even cook that. That stuff is just it's too much. Okay, this one got some extra love right here. That one got some extra love, y'all. Okay, guys, it took me. It didn't take me too long. You know what? I would compare it more to tilapia than I would cod. Cod is more like a dry fish. Um, Tilapia, it would be closer to tilapia to me. Okay, guys, I gotta turn this around. Okay, yeah, it would be closer to a tilapia to me. I don't eat tilapia. I used to, but not anymore. So, yeah, it would be closer to a tilapia to me type of fish. And now you could buy. You do. You hate salmon. Oh my gosh. I love salmon. Thank you so much, Kalia. I also cut up. I didn't cut up the red onions, but I cut this up too. So we're gonna have that with it. I have to have my vegetables with my food. So guys, actually tomorrow, I don't know how early you guys get up in the morning, but I'm pretty much an early bird. Oh, I don't know why I'm coughing. My water at. Well, I'm going to be making some banana bread tomorrow morning. I have some bananas over here, and I keep looking at them. And I told my husband, I said, it's time to make some banana bread. So I'm going to make that tomorrow morning for breakfast. And it's going to be homemade, guys. Yes, it's going to be homemade. So I actually, I'm so glad that you guys joined me on my live today. I appreciate it. So I'm actually going to get off of here because my family looking at me like we ready to eat. So you know how it is after the food is done, everybody's ready to eat. So thank you so much for coming on and watching me as I did my dinner today. I appreciate it. I hope you guys cooked something good. I know you did. Okay. Okay, L'Oreal. Okay, guys, I am going to get off of here and I will see you on the next video. I will be on tomorrow morning at 6 o'clock, no, 6:30 tomorrow morning making banana bread. So if you want to, you can join me. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I usually do lives 5 to 6 times out of the week. If I don't do that, I usually do a short or I will be doing a video. What I do in my on my lives and my videos is I grocery shop, do budget, budget saying how much I spent on my groceries. Um, I try to shop before it's reasonable for everybody else to be able to afford it. And then I also cook on my videos too as well, but I mainly cook. Okay. No, I'm not having fish for breakfast. Only for dinner. Okay, guys. You're welcome, L'Oreal. You guys have a great rest of your night, okay? And thank you so much. And thank you so much, L'Oreal. Anyone else, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And please do not forget to like the video today. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.